So today's video is all about twins. So hope you guys enjoy it and let's get started. As you can clearly tell, I have my twin Kimberly here with me.
Hi.
So I did a twin video pretty early into my channel and you guys wanted to see us together and do a video together. So I thought we'd do a really cool twin tag or Q&A, however you want to see it. So I actually went online and got a bunch of questions. So we're just going to rapid fire these and let's just go ahead and get started. So, first question is, who is the youngest?
Me.
Yes, by like a minute. Are you identical?
Yes.
Tell us your favorite food.
Mine's chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, and green beans and gravy.
Yes, which I can't stand. And mine's pizza. What's my favorite kind of pizza?
Pepperoni.
Yes. Very good. Tell the name of the one food that you both love. We don't have one. She has a lot of food allergies, and I don't, so I can enjoy a lot more than she can. Her diet's pretty
Bland.
Sure. The most wonderful memory you have together.
Birthday.
Our 29th birthday was really good. Our dream job.
Hers was a flautist in the symphony, and mine's either been owning a restaurant, bakery, or cosmetologist.
Yeah. Who takes more time to get ready?
She
It's
does.
me. Because I put I do. It takes me an hour and a half just to do my face.
I don't wear makeup.
She doesn't wear makeup. Which picnic place would you visit together for the last time?
Probably somewhere in New York, like Central Park or something.
Yeah.
I've already been there once.
Yeah, and I've never been. Name a common friend of yours.
No.
We don't have very many friends together. Which movie do you both like? We don't have one.
Probably The Christmas Story.
Yes, The Christmas Story. But we're just so different that there's not a lot that we like together. Which movie do you both hate?
I have a lot.
Yeah, me too. Not gonna lie. I don't like anything but happy movies, Disney, rom-coms, and She's War, and the Avenger, or the Marvel. See, I didn't even know that. Who was better at studies?
She was. I have a learning disability.
Yeah, that was really hard for her. Plus, I just finished college, so I like school. I like it on my own terms.
It was too hard for me, so I just graduated high school and got it out of the way.
Yeah. Our favorite sports professionally.
Mine is the Husker football.
Do you know mine?
The Giants and the 49ers.
Yes, I'm a die-hard 49er fan.
I love Raiders.
Yeah, see, we don't get along. We can't be friends.
Considering we're twins.
We can't be friends. I can't stand the Raiders. So, that's an impasse, especially if they play together. We're screwed.
They did.
I know. And I think we won, didn't we?
Yep.
Do you have the same personalities?
No.
No. We used to. When we were kids, we did have some personality similarities. But as we got older and both of us moved away and we started our own lives, we really changed. Have you ever made someone fool... Have you ever fooled somebody with your same face?
Yes.
All the time. Just the perk of being a twin. What were our nicknames for each other?
Evil twin.
Evil twin is pretty much the only one that has stuck.
Except for me with Kimi.
Yeah, I call her Kimberly by accident, but she likes Kimi. Let's see. One thing that annoys about each other. Hey.
There is. Because we are so different.
Yeah, we clash a lot because of that. But for me...
My OCD.
Yes, her OCD absolutely drives me crazy. I stayed over here the other night and I didn't push in my chair, or I didn't make the bed, or I didn't put my bowl in the sink.
Well, because I clean all the time. I don't like dirt. I don't like clutter. I have to have my house clean. I clean it every day.
Yes, she does, like 2 or 3, 4 hours a day. I don't take that much time. I could care less.
I even did it when I had a job.
Yeah. Who is the closest to mom and dad?
Me.
She's a daddy's girl. I think I am too, but I don't know. I'm not here a lot, so she sees mom and dad way more than I do. Did you ever dress alike? Yes. When we were younger, and we didn't have a choice. When we were able to choose,
It was the same outfit but different colors, so they could tell us apart. Because I have sets of twins myself, and it's so much easier just to buy the same and then just get different colors. Because I have a set of fraternal twins and I have a set of identical twins.
They're so cute too. Who loves shopping more?
She does. I hate shopping.
Yes, that's very evident. Let's see. Which 3 things are the most common reasons for your fights? Well, we're very stubborn. We are very passionate about if we are right, and if we're wrong, we make sure that they know that we are right, whether we're wrong. So we have very strong genes. Both of sides of our mother and father's sides are very stubborn and opinionated and are very strong and will-headed. So we got both genes and so we're like double stubborn, and it's bad. How did your partner recognize you from the other? Well,
different states help.
yes, she lived in Nebraska, and I
there was like 10 years where I lived, they didn't even know I was a twin.
Yeah, same here.
And then when she came, they were like, "Oh,
yeah, you are a twin."
I was like, tried to tell it. We even have to have pictures on our phones because people don't believe that we are twins unless you're from our hometown.
Yeah. Which color do you both love?
I don't have a favorite color anymore.
My color is orange, and which is not a popular color. I realized.
Mm-mm.
Which color do you hate? Pink. Definitely. Do you share secrets with each other?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes there are some things that I don't talk to Kimi about right away, just because we are alike in some ways, and I don't. There's just some things I don't want to tell Kimi, and there's some things that she doesn't want to tell me, just because we are similar in some things, so we react the same way.
We're more different than similar, and the similar things we don't talk about a lot.
Yeah. And hopefully that makes sense. How did your teachers recognize you from the other?
They didn't.
They eventually had to put us in separate classes because they just.
Well, the only way I can remember is our handwriting.
Oh yes.
Because I write like my mom and she writes like my dad, so that was the only way. And I have a birthmark right here.
And I don't.
And I have a scar on my thumb.
Yeah, and I don't.
So.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Mine used to be cookies and cream, but I can't eat ice cream, so I haven't had ice cream in 15 years.
Wow. Mine's cookie dough. Who cooks well among each of us?
Me.
Whose room's cleaner?
Mine.
Yeah, I could care less. As long as it's somewhat decent, I don't care where anything's at. I don't have to position anything a certain way. I don't care.
Mine's so the opposite.
Yeah, it really is. What do you order at fast food places?
It depends where we go, because I have a lot of food allergies.
Yeah, I don't. And we live in 2 different states, so it's kind of hard. We don't eat together a lot in restaurants.
I think the only one we've actually been to besides our hometown restaurant is Sonic. Mm-hmm. And I like breakfast, and she likes, like buffalo wings or something like that.
Yeah. Name the snack that you both like.
Munchos.
Yep. If you don't know what that is, it's a certain chip brand that we grew up with. I don't know if they have them anywhere else, but we've always had those here. At birthdays, 1 cake or 2? 2. Because we could never decide. It's always been 2. Even when we were really younger. Yeah, really younger? That's not English. In your childhood, did you play each other with the other siblings too?
We were pretty much together. That was it.
Yeah. Tell us the weirdest thing that you've ever done together. We didn't really do much. We don't have one.
We were your basic hometown kids.
Yeah.
We played outside, we went to school, we worked.
Yeah.
We really didn't do weird stuff.
Yeah. The last thing we did together.
Birthday party.
Yeah. Who is the more straightforward?
Me.
I don't beat around the bush, but I'm not black and white. Kimmy's very black and white to the point. I like you or I don't like you. I'm not like that. I try to give chances, or I try.
I didn't used to be that way, and I got hurt so many times when
Yeah.
I let people in that it made me not trust a lot of people's closeness. And I read body language, which speaks louder than words. And if I feel like you're lying to me and I can see it in your body language, I will tell you to go hit the bricks, and that's it.
I should probably give you a map to get there too.
I'd draw it out and give you a magnifying glass if I had to.
And see, she's a lot like my little sister, because my little sister's the same way. She doesn't beat around the bush.
You can't, because you get hurt.
Yeah. I think I'm the only one out of our sisters that...
You're the shy one. I just don't care.
Yeah. My older sister's the same exact way. Tell us the favorite thing about each other. Well...
It's kind of hard because there's been so many years that we've been apart. We're not the same. No,
Kimi went through a really tough time recently, so she was a certain way when I was here in December for my grandma's funeral on Christmas, and then she changed a lot of her, she doesn't live in Nebraska anymore, and then her life's changed so much that I don't really fully know her, so I have to get to know her again. Because the way she was before I left, she's not like that anymore. So it's fun getting to know her again, because even when we were kids, we weren't ever the same. We just looked alike. Tell hobbies of each other. I do YouTube.
I don't have hobbies.
She likes to garden.
I cook, clean, garden.
She's a homemaker.
I'm very domesticated.
Name a friend of each other that you do not like. Interesting.
We don't have the same friends.
Yes, we did. Shots fired.
We really...
Where she used to work, her manager used to be a mutual friend. Not a good friend, a mutual friend. And I don't know how to explain it. Like, she didn't like her. She still doesn't. I don't like her either. But I used to be friends with her. Felicia.
I don't have anybody.
Yeah, she didn't like Felicia in school. Who draws better?
Me.
I can't even draw a stick figure. Tell a thing that you both do always before you go to sleep. We don't know because we live in two different states.
Teeth.
I don't brush my teeth. I'm too lazy. That came out wrong.
I was like,
Hold
wait.
on, that came out wrong.
Ever?
I brush my teeth, just not at night because I'm lazy. But I brush my teeth in the morning. I need to
wash my face every night before I go to bed.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to do all that. Share any moment when you missed each other really
all
bad.
The time.
Yeah, she has
We have twin separation anxiety.
Yeah, hers is more. I was the more independent twin, but when we both moved as far away as we did, her anxiety was way worse than mine was. It's not that I didn't love her any less. It's just it didn't affect me as much as it did her. She took it really hard. Let's see. Do you share a common pet?
No.
Name a web game you both play together. We don't.
I don't care for technology.
Yeah. Tell any advice you would give to each other for the last time.
Hang in there. They'll get better.
Yeah, that's our go-to because both of us have been through some pretty tough times. Do you miss each other while the other one's hanging out with friends? No, because we live in two different states, so it doesn't matter. Which dress of your twin sibling do you want in their wardrobe? We don't have one because she dresses way different than I do. We have different tastes, we'll put it that way. One of the weirdest childhood memories of each other.
I don't remember a lot of our childhood. I don't know.
Mine's hard because I had a lazy eye as a kid, and I got made fun of for it. And I went through a lot. That was tough. And you fed my glasses to the dog.
Well, it's because you made me mad.
See? She fed my glasses. I was what? We weren't that old.
We were 7.
Yeah, I was blind. I could not see and I couldn't find my glasses. Guess what? She fed it to the stupid dog.
Our twin dogs.
Yes, actually. That's true. Describe each other in 3 words.
That one's hard because we are so different.
Yeah. But Kimi's very loyal, very family oriented, and she's very passionate about certain things.
And the one thing you don't do is mess with my family.
Yes, that's a no-no.
Pretty much the same. Except for she doesn't do confrontation that well, and I don't care if you disrespect me, then I'm going to tell you to go fly a kite. She's more of shut down, run away. I am not that way. I've been through too much stuff to be that way. Every time I was that way, I would get crapped on. So I'm the stronger talker.
Yeah.
She's more timid, don't want confrontation. I was forced not to be because if I was, my voice wasn't heard.
And for me as well, if I don't like you, I don't talk to you.
And the weirdest part about that is it used to be reversed.
Yeah.
She was always the outspoken twin. I was always the shy twin. And when there was an incident at school and she got hit, that's when it mostly came out when I started to be, okay, this is not okay thing. Because we were shy on a lot of things, but when it came to us and you messed with one of us, the other one was like, no, that's not okay, you better back up or something's going to happen.
Yes, we were very protective of each other. Kimi was more protective over me. I think that's still the same as for today. I'm protective of Kimi, but I know she can hold her own, so I don't have to be as protective.
She calls me to fight some of her battles because I am so blunt.
Yes, because I protect her in other ways versus Kimi, she can hold her own. So I don't have to be as protective as she is with me. And it's even harder because we live in 2 different states, so that makes it really hard. Among both of you, who is the sleep lover?
Me.
Really? I was going to say me, but okay. We both love sleep, we'll just put it that way.
I have a strict sleeping schedule.
Yeah, and I don't.
If I don't,
Oh, lordy!
and I am a huge coffee drinker.
Yes, she is, and I can't stand the stuff.
I have one like literally right here as we're recording.
And this would make my heart skip, and I would probably die of a
I
heart
only
attack.
drink one a day.
Yeah, I don't like Monster. Name a country you both want to visit whenever it happens. Whenever the country's open again, because, we're in the middle of the pandemic.
England to see our niece.
No.
I am. I don't know, because I really want to see our niece that is in England, but I also want to see Germany, Scotland, Ireland, some of where our ancestors came from, and I'm a big history buff, so I would like to go see castles, and I love the medieval times, and I really want to see where we came from when they came over to America.
Do you know where the number 1 country I've always wanted to visit?
No.
India.
I'm good.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, see?
It was always either New York or California.
Yeah, but I'm obsessed with Indian culture.
No.
I don't know why, but I always have.
I'm obsessed with our culture and where we came from because it is kind of a mystery.
Yeah, we're a bunch of things. Would you both like to work in the same place?
No. It doesn't work.
We don't get along when we work together. We've done
tried.
it once. Right?
We did it twice.
Twice? The store and the other?
The convenience store.
Oh yeah, we've done it twice and it didn't work out. Tell a sentence or statement of each other that... Oh, wait, what? I can't read. Tell a sentence/statement of each other that he or she repeats mostly. Evil twin.
And I can't say it's not appropriate.
Yeah, I don't want to be demonetized. But evil twin is the most...
Let me read some.
Okay. Evil twin is the number 1 thing that we say when we're mad.
Where are we at?
55.
God, we're clear up here. Have you ever felt jealous from your twin sibling? Yes.
Yeah, it was more materialistic than anything.
Well, we were band geeks.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's how I learned to read when I was a kid. And we did band from 5th grade up until we were 19, 20 years old.
And I went to college for it.
So, yeah, we were going to be band teachers.
Yeah.
The only thing that I could say about that, it wasn't jealousy, it was competitive.
Yeah.
Because we were always the twins. We were always compared. We were always, well, the twins did this and they do everything together. We were forced to be the twins.
Yeah.
It was just naturally like that. And I know a lot of multiples suffer through that, even if you're not even a twin, if you're a triplet or anything above that.
Yeah.
It's naturally comparing each other to each other, especially if you're identical. Fraternal gets it, but not as bad as identical because they literally think we're one person.
Yeah, we're put in this box.
We're totally different. It's not your typical twins that people categorize us in, which is really frustrating, especially when you're adolescents and you want to be your own person, but you can't because you're always the twins or the triplets or whatever, multiples. And so it was very frustrating, and a lot of it we did together, like the majority of it. And when we were getting older, I think it was even in middle school when we started being competitive, just to show people we were different. Yeah. It wasn't to be mean to each other, it was just to let people know that we were different in certain things. We did a lot together, though. Band was the main one we did together.
Yeah, that was tough.
But then when we started working and stuff, that's when we kind of took the separate part because then we had our own time to be separate.
Yeah, and I think that's actually what pushed us to move so far away, is because we were tired of being compared. That's one thing that I've always been, is
because our family, we're two independent people. We were just born at the same time.
We just look alike. That's literally the only similarity, is that we look alike.
It's very frustrating when you were two totally different people and you were always called the twins. Yes. That was how you knew us. No one could tell us apart when we were kids, except for our friends. Yeah. A lot of them knew who we were. That was because we were so different. Yeah. But when we would go to strange places, we always got the double take. We always got asked if we were twins. We've always got asked certain questions.
We got asked some dumb questions.
We even got asked if our dad was our dad because we're lighter complected and my dad gets a farmer's tan.
Well, not only that, but I didn't look a lot like my mom. I look more like my dad.
I'm an identical twin to my mom.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Who was the first crush of each other?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't think we had one.
I wasn't into dating. I didn't have crushes when I was younger, or even in high school. I just kept on my studies because I had a learning disability and I actually worked really hard to graduate. And I had 2 jobs in high school. I worked and then I went to our church and I worked. Or I was at home. I didn't care to date. When you're in a small town, there's not a lot of options.
I had 2 relationships in high school. One will not be named because he did not treat me well, and the other one, I don't know, like, Kimi knows who this guy is. She knows both of them, but they just didn't end well. But I had one real serious relationship when I was in high school, and the other one was more of a friends with benefits.
I dated after high school.
Yeah.
Hence 2 marriages.
Yep.
Who is the favorite actor of each other?
Kimi was obsessed with Orlando Bloom.
For many years, especially when The Lord of the Rings came out.
I like Jane Fonda, and I am obsessed with Melissa McCartney.
Mine's Keanu Reeves.
Oh my gosh, Melissa McCartney is my favorite. She's so funny.
This one always gets me. Did you both share the experience of your first date? No. My first date was in Nebraska.
Yeah, my first date was at a Long John Silver's, I think, if I remember correctly.
This one's funny, too. Do you know the password of each other's phone?
No, because
No,
I use...
but I can open it up with face recognition on her phone.
Yeah, it was crazy because I use face recognition just because it's faster. And we were dropping her kids off, and she could actually open my phone with her face. So my phone ain't protected when she's around.
No, since she doesn't know my password.
No, I think we don't do that. We keep each other's privacy. Like, we respect each other's privacy.
Well, mine's a thumbprint, and we don't have the same fingerprints.
No.
Which is another thing about twins. People think we have the same fingerprints. No,
we are two different
we don't.
people. No.
They're separate DNA.
Yeah.
We don't have the same DNA. We just look alike. We have different DNA, and we don't have the same fingerprints. The only thing that we have the same is our dad's ears, his hands, the nose, and the eyebrows.
We have our mom's eyes.
Yeah, everybody always wants our eyeballs. They're not for sale, by the way.
No.
I honestly get asked that. I honestly, when I was living in Nebraska, all the time, especially when I have my contacts in, because our eyes change color. We have no pigment, they're blue.
Yeah.
They're naturally blue, but when we take pictures, they're green.
They're green.
And I always got asked, are they for sale? No, kind of attached to them. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Especially my daughter, she really loves my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That is the one thing she always says. I just love your eyes because they're actually really unique. There's not a lot of people that have our eyes. Mm-hmm. Who's the more cooperative one?
Me.
I just don't care. Are your partners good friends? No, they've never met.
They've never met.
Would you ever like to have twin partners? No. Because there's always that stupid joke. You might date the wrong one, or they might switch to get even, or make sure you you would make sure that you have the right one.
We get that now, and our partners or our husbands.
Clear across the state.
They're not even in the same category. They're two totally different people.
Who has a more decent nature among you?
Me.
Me, not so much.
Yeah, no.
Who is the more diet conscious among you? I have to be because I have a lot of food allergies.
I have one food allergy.
Who looks more attractive among you?
Me.
That one's not fair because we are literally identical twins.
Take your glasses off.
Oh my god.
See,
we are really identical.
Yes.
So we can't answer that honestly.
No.
Now if you were fraternal you could.
Yeah,
But this question is so stupid because we're literally identical.
Yeah. From here down, if her hair was red or mine was blonde, you wouldn't be able to tell who was who.
I mean, that is the stupidest question among identical twins.
Yeah.
Because we're both attractive because we're both twins. We're not one or the other.
No.
The only way that would work is with fraternal.
Yeah.
And you can be the same sex and be fraternal.
Yeah.
People don't think that either. Have you ever dreamt of being alone? No. Have you ever bunked with your class by sending your twin there?
No. Well, we did in grade school. But when we got into middle school and high school, everybody knew us by then, so no.
Have you ever tried sending your twin to the examination hall?
No.
Tell 3 things in your appearance which are different and which are the same.
Our hair, and she's got tattoos. That's literally it. We don't even have 3. That's literally it.
I used to have a septum piercing.
I used to have my nose pierced, but that was it.
And I have 9 piercings in each ear.
I have 1.
And of course I got the tattoos.
And I have 0.
I have 31 to get all together. Planning to get more, but it's really hard where I live now.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after COVID. Or
Yeah.
during COVID, I should say, the apocalypse.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Did you ever try twin pranks on somebody? Yes. My mom was notorious for mixing us up because when we were younger, we had the same hair color. We looked a lot alike.
Yes.
We were even the same size, same hair color, everything. We even dressed the same. A lot of the times our outfits were the same but different colors.
But they didn't
It didn't
remember.
help.
They didn't remember the
It
color.
never helped.
No.
My mom had to look for my scar on my thumb or my birthmark on my neck before she could tell us apart.
And when we were babies, she had to keep our bracelets on.
Our name tags.
Yeah. A lot of parents with multiples do that.
Complete the sentence. My twin sibling is blank. Shy.
You?
No, you.
She's outspoken.
What level of understanding among you?
I think we understand each other pretty good.
Well,
to an extent.
Yes and no. The problem with all of this stuff is that it's categorizing.
It's stereotyping.
They're stereotyping a lot of this.
Yeah.
Because there's certain twins that are literally identical in everything they do. The way they think, the way they dress, the way they live their lives. A lot of them live together.
Yeah, we don't.
We were raised to be independent. We were raised to be our own people. The public categorized us as the same. It wasn't our mom and dad.
No.
So a lot of this is stereotypical.
Yeah.
And it gets really frustrating as twins, especially with us.
We are literally black and white
because
night and day.
The thing about twins that a lot of people don't understand is we don't like being compared.
No.
Especially us set.
Yeah.
There's some that don't care. There's some that live to be identical.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't. We were raised with our parents. Basically, we were two different people. Yeah. We were two different individuals. We weren't going to like the same things, but that was okay. The public stereotyped us.
Yeah, it was hard because we are literally black and white night and day.
I don't even want to answer anymore because they're so stereotypical.
Well, just do one more and then we'll call it a day.
Well, my thing is a lot of people don't understand about twins is that there are some that really want to be categorized the same. Mm-hmm. There's a majority of twins, even fraternal, even different multiples, they're not the same.
No.
There's actually very select few twins that want to be compared.
It's very, very few because we did have one other set of twins when we were going to school and they felt the same exact way as us. Like everybody, the typical Bye.